All right. So it's story time, bedtime, and just sharing more photographs from my adoption. That is my birth sister from my mom. We don't really talk. It's been a very complicated relationship. Every relationship has been complicated, and yeah. So that's my birth mother and my half brother. That was the day that he met her for the first time. I had been searching for 14 years, and he had only been searching for like 31 days. That's my birth mother. Wow, you can actually see no, that's not the license plate number. Look at that, California. What does that say? California, Ornea? I can't make out what that says. Interesting. Wonder what that number is. I always like to see what's going on. This would have been on Vine Street in LA somewhere. Birth mother. Again, unfortunately, she was molested by her father. So was her sister, and probably their brother. Half brother. When I met him in January or February. It could have been the first part of February or like the very last part of January of 97. That's a picture when I went to meet my half-sister in Idaho. That's my half-brother and my birth mother. These are all from my mom's side. My birth mother. I call her mom. There's a picture of her at her office in Christmas. She lived in Glendale when I found her, and she was a title escrow officer or title officer or something like that. I don't know who she was. Trying to be Santa something. I don't know, beaten up Santa, something like that. I forget. There she is on her wedding day. She didn't marry until very late in life. My brother and her, my aunt and Lauren, strangers. Okay, a couple of pictures of her. In this picture, she really looks like my very first grandson. A lot. I gotta pull that aside and send that to my daughter. And then this one, she really looks like my granddaughter from my daughter. It's so weird. Those two have to get set aside. So I think I showed some of these pictures on the other one. That's her and her sister. Yeah, some of these I already showed. That's my half-brother from my mom. I always turn it that way. And that's their, I'm not sure which baby that is. He died a couple years ago. Yeah, see, I showed some of these already. That was my grandmother, my grandfather, my birth mother on the left, her sister, and then her brother standing up. I believe he was molested by the father also. And then I also believe that he molested both of his sisters. For sure, my mom. Yeah. It's very unfortunate. Birth grandfather. Yeah, I think I got my piles confused, so just bear with me. That one I already showed. This one is my aunt, my mom's sister, Diane Miller, and Uncle Ray. Oh, you know what? That looks like a bowling bag. I was trying to figure out what that was. And I wonder if it's a bowling bag. It has to be. Okay, her at work. Yeah, I did this in the other YouTube already, I believe, so. That's her pregnant with me. Pregnant. That one's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, it's Christmas, so those must be cards all over the wall. That's a lot of cards. Her and her sister. Provo, Utah. My grandmother. She was a professional pianist in LA. This is one of my favorite pictures of my birth mother and her dad. It's hard because, you know, he died in prison for not only molesting his children, but the neighbor children, and it freaking breaks my heart. But in this picture, she really looks like me when I was a little girl, whereas most of my little girl pictures, I look like Diane, my aunt. But here, I look exactly like her. She looks, yeah. Yep. There she is in her blue velvet dress that she loved. 1965 or 66. So 65 is when I was born. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She was doing something. I don't know what she was doing. Okay, I believe this is a Montana picture. Her in Montana. So her story is that every time she fell in love and had a boyfriend, they died on her. And then her husband ended up dying on her a few years after they were married. So she always said she had a curse. These are my grandparents. Approximately 1943. My mom. I'm not sure where she was in this picture, but it looks like some sort of a gathering. There she is with the cow. Cute little cow. That's her in Hawaii, I believe. Me and her the night that we met in San Diego. Carol Ann, who almost adopted me. I think it was Carol Ann. Carol something. My mother feeding me. Holding me. Holding me. I don't know why I have that picture in there. Her and a boyfriend. I think that's the Vine Street place. My grandmother. Yeah, I think I already showed all these pictures already. Dang it. Me, baby me. Yeah, I must have just thrown the pile back in here. Me as a baby. Me as a baby. birth mother on the left, sister on the right, their grandmother. And this is, I believe, Echo Park. Yeah. And my grandmother and Larry, 1942. So that's her brother. So you figure, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. First Christmas with my grandmother. Of course, my mom lived with her. These are all pictures that I didn't see till I was 32 when I found my birth mother. That's me in the backyard on Vine Street. Her feeding me. Her pregnant. Same photo. And me. Okay. And then me again. Okay, these are just duplicates. Yeah, so we've seen all of these. Okay, so let's dig in here, see if we can find some other pictures and go through those. Okay, so that's her. This one says, to Mom, to the sweetest mother I have, the only one I'll have. Merry Christmas, love, Sonja Lynn. 16, maybe she was 16. I don't know. She looks so much older. Everybody looks so much older in their pictures back then. I don't know why that is. That's got to be some sort of phenomena. That's her. It's a little girl. See, I know I already... Maybe I posted all of these pictures already. Her fishing. I know I didn't do all of them, but I know I did that one. Okay. I apologize. I didn't do all of these. So this is my grandmother, 1990, when she's older. The professional pianist. So that must look like some sort of a gift. It looks like a body. Oh yeah, there's Christmas gifts. Okay. This picture, nothing on the back. I'm not sure who these people are. Some of these are really old. Can't even tell what is in that picture. This is very old. I don't know. Look, there's a flag. Let's see if we can look at it more. I don't know. Maybe this was a ship that somebody was on. I don't know what kind of flag that is. I really don't know. Don't know. But it was in the pictures. Okay, so that's my birth mother and her sister. They were shopping at Christmas. Diane is on the left. My mom is on the right. That's the same picture of the kids. This is my mom's house in Lancaster in 93. So this was a few years before I met her. Because when I met her, she was in Glendale. And there she is with one of her grandkids from my brother. That's me the night that I found her. Obviously my eyes were closed. It's such a great shot. Okay, that's her. And oh yeah, this has got to be from the 20s. So yeah, I don't know who this is. Maybe her birth mother and brother, I do not know. So that's my half sister from my birth mother and her son. This one says Grandpa's house still sits there as far as I know. I don't know where this is though. Well, it's wherever look, there's the baby cows. It's wherever the cow is. There is some documentation of different places in different pictures, so yeah, I'll have to match it all up. There's my grandmother and her dog. Mother and dog in Libby, Montana. Okay, this one is probably... This has got to be from the 20s. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Let's do a closer up. Yeah, I'm just not sure who that is. Okay, this picture, it's got a 69 on the back, but I don't think that means the year. Who is that? Where is that? Who's that? I don't know. Her mom when she was young? I don't know. This one, again, nothing on the back. Could be her mother when she was younger. Or her mom's mom. That's my birth mother. Holding a little bunny. This is a crazy picture of her. Look at how bloated her tummy is. It's kind of weird. Lynn, 1 year old. Yeah, it's like, I've never seen a kid with a belly that big, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. This one, there's no name on the back. Not sure who that is. That's me and my birth sister when we met in Idaho. That's a really old picture. That's from 97. And that's me and her adoptive mom and her son. We were in Idaho, Pocatello, I believe it was. Okay, let's see. We'll save that one. Some of these you can't really see very well. Cousins who have turned out to be not very nice people. It happens. My mother on her wedding night. Cousins of... These are the children of Lee Miller. And Well, I don't know if they're all his kids. My mom. Let's see. Some of these are duplicates. My mom at her wedding, grandmother and one of their kids, her wedding, Lauren, the man that died a few years after they got married. So that's my birth mother and my half brother. This is the day that they met at my house in San Diego. And there's a video somewhere of this day, but his family will not give it to me. They know that they have it, and it's a shame what humans do to other humans. My brother. So this says, this was taken on the steps of Lincoln Memorial. Sure is one beautiful place to visit. Billy. I think Billy was my grandmother on my dad's side. I mean, my mother's, my birth mother's, so my grandfather's mom, I believe, was Billy. So there's that. Let's see if I can see their faces better. Lincoln Memorial, if you've been there. It would look familiar, but I've never been there. Oh, so if that's, I wonder if that's my birth grandfather when he was young. I'll bet it was. What does he have in his hand? They look German. He was German. She was Irish. I think that's him. It's very possible. This one, there's no name. I don't know who these people are. Let's see. This one says mother, 1955. So this is my grandmother. 1955. Looks like an old jail or something. This says Grandma Moore, 1954. I'm not sure who she's holding. My 93. My birth grandmother. So she died in 97. So it's just a few years before she died. My sister when she was a baby. Pictures of us again when we met in Idaho. Oh, my brother and his then wife. He told me when we met that he had had 10 affairs on her. He was he also one of his daughters accused him of molesting her. But the whole thing was thrown out. I believe that he did, but she ended up recanting her story, which is too bad. Not good. Sorry, let me move. I gotta move these over here. There we go. Yeah, not good. I believed her when I asked my birth mother if she believed Brandolin. This would have been in the 90s. I remember my birth mother laughing and going, of course, I don't believe her. So, really sad. Okay, my half-sister. So my half-sister and my half-brother were both had Spanish fathers, and mine was like Finnish, so we don't really look alike. I mean, my sister and I kind of do in our older pictures. What does that say? Richmond, California. Looks like a motorcycle. That's my birth grandfather. Okay, this one. Let's see. Not sure who that is, but they look cozy. This house, nothing on the back. This says Lynn on the left. Looks like she's playing with some friends. That might be North Carolina because it looks like the stables. I don't know. This one, Miss Della Sims and Paul Carl. I don't know. Don't know. Beekeepers. Oh, this says something on the back. A side view of Mr. Gracie's old home and her father and a hired something taking out honey. He has 1,000 or more islands of bees. This is a pretty old place. Just to the left of them is a little stream that is between the house and a beautiful pecan grove. Yeah. Pretty cool. Not something I would ever do. And then some of these other pictures, just like I can't tell what that is. Oh, there's a person in the photo. Where is that? There's definitely a little kid in the photo. I've only looked at these pictures like a handful of times. This one does not say on the back who it is. This one does not say anything on the back. This one, nothing on the back. This one, nothing on the back. Kind of hard to see. What's going on in that one? Yeah, some of these are just no clue. Somebody's sitting up on a rock. Let's see. some sort of a quarry or something. There's the kid again. Oh, with a little more of his face. Don't know. Nothing on the back of this one. Why are they covering their faces? They're being silly. He's got an apple. She's got something in her hand. Okay, I'm going to continue on the next one because this one's already 30 minutes.